Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome back to our Bermuda adventure. And yes, we are still on day one. As we leave Wahoo after a well earned lunch, we're stepping right back into the story though. If you missed last week's video, you'll want to catch up first. We picked up our little yo-yo EV, cruised along the scenic North Shore Road, discovered the hidden beauty of the railway trail, and explored two of Bermuda's most iconic sites, Fort St. Catherine and the hauntingly beautiful unfinished church. In this episode, we're heading deeper into historic St. George, visiting one of the oldest churches in the Western Hemisphere, discovering perfume made from a shipwreck, grabbing a local brew because there's always time for that, chasing down the crystal caves and soaking in the pink sands and climb all the way to the top of Gibbs Hill Lighthouse. And yes, this is still day one. Oh, and one more thing. Somewhere in this video, we've hidden a lyric from a famous song rather. If you catch it, drop the time code and the name of the song in the comments. First correct answer gets pinned. Let's dive into the second half of One Unforgettable Day in Bermuda.
Welcome aboard the Jetway Journal. Buckle up, adventures just ahead.
Okay, so up the stairs we go. And I'd love to go inside and check this out. Look at these doors. These are amazing. Wow.
As you step into St. Peter's Church in St. George's, the scent of Bermuda cedar immediately stands out. The steel ceiling beams curve like the ribs of a ship, a subtle nod to the island's maritime history. The walls are lined with memorial plaques, many honoring soldiers who died from yellow fever, or others commemorating key figures from Bermuda's past. There's a beautifully preserved pulpit dating back to the 1600s. And even a rare dole cupboard from the 1640s, once used to store charitable offerings from the poor. We found these seats with royal markings and remember seeing or reading somewhere that these are reserved for the royal family, so King Charles in this case. However, I wasn't able to find anything about that online, but if you have more detail and you know about this, please feel free to comment down below. What's remarkable though is the cedar itself. Most of Bermuda's native cedar trees were wiped out in the 1940s, so this church is a rare showcase of that historic wood.
These are gravestones, and the limestone is so old. It's so old, you cannot read anything that's on these limestones. Everything has been worn away. This one you can still read a little bit, I suppose. Really have to say, it sounds creepy, but graveyards are the coolest thing ever because they tell so much. They have so much history of a place. This 19 April, you can't barely read it. 1814, age 29 years old. Burial grounds for slaves and free blacks. Plaque erected in 1997. Oh. Wow, this is so unbelievable. Yes, the tombs right now. I mean, this keeps going. We were just in here, and so walked out here, and then took look at this door of the church. I mean, this is just amazing. Higgs. It just keeps going. I think we can go out there and then turn. Yeah. So this is all lined with. Oh, hey, here's a Sutherland Dale, America.
Oh, is that a veteran Coast Guard?
Yeah, I don't know. It's USD. It says USD. Yeah. Look at these old. Like, this is so flipping cute, flipping cool. 1755 Beaufort, Carolina colony.
What?
Yeah, right there.
Really?
Uh-huh. I don't know if that's Beaufort, South Carolina, or Beaufort, Carolina. It says Carolina colony, so I assume it is Carolinas. So
Wow.
1755. That is like, I mean,
Oh, but that's the Newbern.
that's old.
Yeah.
that is old.
Yeah.
And the doors are just so flippin' cool. Wow. All right. To the left, we go into the perfumeria. That is was another thing that was um, on our list of things to see in Bermuda, and we'll take you along with it on the way here. Everything is super close to each other, so you can just park your car. Easy to walk everywhere on these streets. You are gonna put 20,000 steps on the day for sure, and yes, you have to bring good walking shoes. Flip flops are not recommended for this. And there's Lili Bermuda Perfumery, Canadian consulate. Huh. Monday to Saturday. There it is. Open. So in this place, usually they have tea time. I think on Saturdays. And then in here, this is again a super cute place. And here is where you can do your own perfumes. This is very cool. Hi. Very cool. Hi.
You want my 32 pellets?
This is the guys section. And I'm a big fan of this Nautilus. That's very good. I love that. They have soaps and flowery things. And here's some more. And you can just take this and smell it. And that's nice. Marie Celestia.
Oh, well, no, because I bought it.
And all of these are flavors that you can smell. And then, oh yeah. About an ice cream shop. So we were just told that there is an ice cream shop somewhere. And these are super cute little streets. And a super cool breeze. Private property. Okay, so we just left the visitor center, and I highly recommend any city, any town you go into, visit the visitor center, because those people have a lot of knowledge of the local place that you're in, and have it from a historic perspective. She just actually told us that one of the perfumes in the perfumery that we just left, was actually found on a shipwreck, and from the 1700s. And I didn't realize, but it was the last little bottle that I picked up and I showed you guys and smelled it, and I said, "Yeah, that was that Marie Celeste." I think it was what it was called. So that was actually perfume that was found on a shipwreck. So I thought that was pretty cool. Good information. So now we're heading to a global house. Is that where we're going? Which is, I think, behind this watermelons or yo cherry back there. And there are also gardens that we're going to go check out now. All right, let's go to we're going to the museum here now. I guess this is the oldest place in town. Over here. Have to be careful with all these cars because they're driving like maniacs on the wrong side of the road. Okay, this is St. George's Historical Society Museum, and the Mitchell House is built in 1731. 1731. Damn. Yeah. Oh, it says entrance right there. Oh, I think either way, yeah, you're right. It says open, has an open sign over there. You're right. Look at this street. Okay. All right. This is built in 1700s. Dang.
The well.
Maybe the well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Isaac Remick born in. Okay, so note for everybody, the entrance admission. Oh yeah, admission is $5 for adults and children $2 for this museum, historical society, and there are some bird eggs right there.
Was built by a Major Mitchell, who built it for his nephew. The Major himself didn't have any children. The nephew didn't have any children, so there's nothing actually in this house that belongs to the original inhabitants. Over the years, it's changed hands, belonging to many different people. This is actually the original floor, and it's most likely pine, which gives you an idea of the Major's wealth, because pine is certainly not a local wood, and it would have been imported.
Wide boards
From
too.
the USA. Yeah, and
Old trees. Yep.
We need to build up and down there. It's a big problem.
And is this the gentleman?
This gentleman, I'm actually not too sure who he is, to be quite honest with you. I think he's a Bill. Problem is, these walls are just covered in paintings normally, but we just had a whole lot of them go overseas for
refurbishment.
We won't see them back probably for over a year.
Gotcha.
These guys weren't here before.
Oh, they're the temporary.
That was
They just-
Tucker was there. But
Okay.
I know the people are in there, but I'm not too sure who these guys are. I have a feeling they did a diddle, which is a breeches Bible.
Oh.
Breeches being
Cain-
the
Cain
old-fashioned
and
name
Abel.
for breeches, because when Adam and Eve was brought to their attention, they were naked. They took the fig leaves and sewed them together.
Breeches.
And made breeches.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, had a gentleman here some months ago.
1620?
Yeah, this was actually the Sessions, came from the Sessions house, which is
Okay.
on the other side. And it's Bermuda cedar. That's a very, I'm scared to pick it up. That's
Yeah.
amazing. This is actually a kaleidoscope too, which kind of shows you Bermuda's maritime history. It actually does work.
Oh, how beautiful.
That's
This
cool.
one works too, but that's a bit different. You have
Yeah.
to manipulate the things around. And that's a very old Webster's dictionary. 'Cause back in the day, of course, dictionaries had everything in them, not just words.
Right.
And they were encyclopedias.
Yeah. They showed inventions.
In fact, I'm not too sure if these chaps are slaves picking it anymore.
Okay.
No.
In fact,
This
you
is
got a
pretty.
little bush. I'll show you where you need that little bush out there. In the U.S. It was already British Admiralty and the British Army was, I should say, the Royal Navy and the British Army were both established here. But they built a Navy base up in Southampton, the other end of the island, and an Air Force base here, which is now contains our airport as well.
Okay.
Still did not get on very well with the governor of the day, and they were always arguing. And after one particular argument, Mayor Till was found.
This is the Bridge House, another very, very old house here in St. George's. And then this is gardens, beautiful here. And this is St. George's Square again. So we were here earlier, and there's a pub and restaurant, places to sit down, Crown and Anchor, Town Hall, St. Bermuda, St. George's, Bermuda. How many steps do we got? We have?
8,080.
Well, good thing.
And it's 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock, and the wind has picked up, but it is nice. And we are making our way down to Moongate now, to the brewery that was recommended to us. We were there earlier today, but they were not open yet. So we had to wait until later today, and that was, we used that opportunity to explore everything else. And so, no, we'll keep going straight here. And so that's what we're doing now. We're going to Moongate.
And if you get ice cream, get it in a cup. It melts too fast to eat from a cone.
Oh yeah, good tip. It is still hot and humid. It's not as humid, it's not as humid anymore as it was earlier. The wind is nice, has picked up kind of, but it is warm. And the humidity, you can definitely feel the humidity. But everything is super cute here. Very tiny streets and tiny cars. Just super cute, super cute. We had a quick stop here at Moongate, which is the brewing company that Kevin suggested us yesterday. And we're having a beer and quick one. And then we're going to go down to the other end of the island to the lighthouse that is about 26 kilometers from here, which is about 18 miles away. And so, yeah. And we'll take you along with us on the journey.
As we are making our way to the Crystal Caves, cruising along these roads, we can't help but feel like we're on top of the world, eh?
Okay, so when you come to the Crystal Caves, Crystal and what was the other one called? Fantasy Lake, Fantasy Cave.
Check tour times first.
Check the tour times. It is 2:05 right now, and the next tour would have gone out at 2:45. And one of them is $24 per adult. So if you don't want to make the tour, or if you do want to do the tour in the lake, it is by tour guide only, and it is $24.
Per person.
It's about per person. It's about a 25-minute, I think, tour. 25 to 30 minutes. 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the cave. And the first tour goes out at 9:30 in the morning. And that was just exhausting, just walking down there. Holy crap. Okay. I turn the car back on.
We need to go to bed.
It is, we need to go to bed. Okay. We'll go home and go to bed. We are here at Warwick Bay, is I think what this is called. Again, the sand, the water, amazing. And I like nobody on the beach. This is like incredible. I can't even, the sand is super, super soft. And I might have to take my shoes off here in a minute. I'm being a tourist here. And the water is rough, So probably not a good idea to go in or swim. But man, it is clear. Holy crap! A lot of seaweed on the ground, but
After enjoying Warwick Long Bay, we went on to drive to Gibbs Hill Lighthouse, which is a historic cast iron lighthouse and a popular tourist attraction in Bermuda that was first operational on May 1st, 1846. Visitors can actually climb all 185 steps to the top for panoramic views, and guess what we will be doing? Yes, climbing all 185 steps. I hope I will survive this.
the view from here is absolutely fantastic. This is like unbelievable. This is just amazing. Oh, we are? Okay. All right.
That's a beautiful view, that one.
Oh, I know, but I'm like looking at both sides. It doesn't matter where you look. It's a beautiful view. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that cruise ship? Oh, there it is.
We can go up, but we can't go out on the railing.
We can go up, but we can't go
all the way
down.
up, you'll be safe.
Oh,
Just
good.
can't go out.
Okay. If you don't know, I am like not afraid of heights, but I'm not okay with it. And I didn't used to. I used to be fine with heights, but something changed when I got older, and now I can't do heights very well. But Columbus said we're going up, and pray for me, please. Okay, so it is 185 steps up the lighthouse, and this is where we're going to go. I'm going to switch so that you can see that, and you not me. You watch your step. Here we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Tickets.
Ticket box. Okay.
And here we go. Oh, wait.
This lighthouse was designed by Direction of Lieutenant Colonel Philip Berry. That's
We're going up the stairs.
quite the column you got there. All right.
All right, Bart, this is for you.
Okay,
You missed our workout today.
oh my goodness. I don't know if I like this. I hope they go widen. You're crazy. Okay. Oh God. I think I'm gonna go all the way up, and then I'm gonna rest on the way down. Ooh, loose stairs. I don't like that. Okay, here we go. I apologize in advance for the heavy breathing, but holy moly. Stairs kick my butt. Okay. This is as high as I will go. Right here. Oh my God. People, this is a hall. 185 steps up. And look at this view. That is absolutely incredible up here. Very cool. Very cool lighthouse. Okay. Oh, here comes Glenda. Right? I'm telling you. I'm like pooped. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the first landing and do the exploration of the museum stuff. All right, here we go. This is not any better. Narrow stairs. Whoa, almost fell. This is cool. All the technology. I guess the lighthouse is now fully functioning by technology and electronics. See network switches in there and whatnot. So here's some of the history. I'm going to marry a lighthouse keeper. Yes. Oh, it looks like there's still a lighthouse keeper. That's cool. Man, look at these bolts. Some of them look like they weren't screwed in all the way. Scary. All right, next. You can do it. I could do it, you can do it. Well, I mean, it's one and then the end. So you have to do a couple more steps, but the end is in sight. This lantern was first lit for the first time in 1846. Check this out. 1846. And those views. Wow. This is just a cool place. Keep them going down. Next spot to rest. Panoramic. Look at that. He made a panoramic sketch of the island. I know. cast iron construction. It's just the way that they constructed this thing is like in panels. If you look at this is like crazy construction.
When we built iron and we chipped it off.
Now it takes them 10 years to build a freaking bypass.
Took a picture of the computer and everything running today. Sad. Oh yeah, make sure you just.
Yes, I know. I'm going to skip that. Well, I'm not going to skip it, but skippity doody, skippity day. The Mount Keeper. Here is the Mount Keeper. High above Bermuda Hills. Okay, this is nice. Okay. Almost, my people. Almost, people.
And that is a wrap on day one in Bermuda, and honestly, not a bad start. We landed, we explored, we had a beer, and we may or may not have tried to outrun a few chickens on the road, just saying. If the rest of the trip is anything like today, we're in for a good time. So if you had fun tagging along, go ahead and hit that like button. It lets us know that we're not just talking to the ocean breeze. And if you want to see what's coming up next, don't forget to subscribe. Day 2 is coming in hot, and it only gets better from here. Oh, and if you think you caught the song lyric in today's video, drop the song title and the timestamp in the comments. I'll be watching to see who spots it first. Thank you for watching, and as always, gute Reise, safe travels.